color of the blood we left from stone and earth. Red is the color of the ink we used to claim its worth. Gray is the color of the Hispanics we're living in. Green is the color of the fuel for the fire my hope runs thin. We need a worldwide revolution, retribution, restitution, revolution.
All right, so I'm here at Hamilton City Hall. I'm looking for Mr. Oosterhoff. I have documents that need to be served, particularly a collection notice. So here we go. Are any of you officers, Officer Oosterhoff? No? No Officer Oosterhoff here? Okay, I have very important information that I need to give him. It's personal information. If you see him, please have him contact me. Thank you. You guys know who I am?
No, who are you?
I'm Anthony Gagliardi.
Oh, so you trespassed from this property.
When was I trespassed from this property? When? I never received a notice. I haven't been here in over a month. So how was I trespassed?
You were verbally trespassed each time you were here in charge.
No, I wasn't. I haven't been here for a month.
Well, the trespass notice is effective for a year.
Okay, but I haven't been here for a month. How can you justify you trespassing if I haven't been? I haven't set foot on the property in over a month. So what day, first of all, what day was I approached? I want the exact date and time that I was approached for trespassing. What day was that?
I'll take a minute and find out.
Okay, because I want that information and I want to know why I was trespassed. Because again, I haven't been here for a month. I haven't been on the property for a month. The first time that I was ever notified of any kind of trespass was approximately 3 weeks ago, and in that time, again, I wasn't there prior for another 2 weeks prior. That was the first time that I was ever told that I was trespassed.
When and how and who told you that?
I believe it was that gentleman over there.
So you were told verbally that you were trespassed.
But he never told me that I was trespassed for the day. He never told me I was trespassed for a year. He never clarified why I was being trespassed.
Okay, so to clarify then, the trespass is effective for a year.
Okay, why?
That's the amount of time that...
Under what grounds? Under what grounds am I being trespassed?
So City Hall said that due to safety concerns, due to those not wearing masks and not following the measures that were in place, that those people would be trespassed from the property for public safety.
For public safety reasons. Now, City Hall is public property. How do you trespass me from public property?
So the city has the ability to trespass from their property.
Okay, so you have the ability to trespass me from a sidewalk?
So you're allowed to stand out on the sidewalk, but right now you're on City Hall.
Okay, but I have business here. All right, I'm here for a reason. All right, my reason is I'm here to meet Officer Oosterhoff with personal information. This is my reason for being here. Am I also under Section 1, subsection A through F, under the Charter of Rights and Freedoms? I understand there is a Section 1 override, but as well as the Bill of Rights, under Section 1, subsection 1, A through F, I have the right to peaceful assembly, and you as an officer have the duty under Section 1, subsection 2 to protect my human rights. It states in the Police Services Act, it is the duty of the police to safeguard the fundamental rights and freedoms according to the Human Rights Code. So under Section 1 of the Bill of Rights, that is my legal reason for being here today. And that will be my legal reason for being here in the future.
So again, you have the right to free assembly, and that's not a problem as long as you're not doing it in a space that you haven't been trespassed from. So
okay, but
again, I understand that you're here to see Officer Oosterhoff. He's not here. He can be contacted at the police station, but as of for now, we will. I'll have an officer come meet with you, and I'll meet with you. But you're going to be issued a trespass ticket again.
I was never issued one in the first place.
But you were told that you were trespassed from the property.
But I wasn't told. I was specifically told that I was previously trespassed, which has me to believe that I'm on some sort of list. All right, that has reason for me to believe that I'm being targeted. Okay, because I was never told I was trespassed in the past. I wasn't here for approximately 1 month. In saying that, the first time that I was ever told that, and the wording was exactly, you have been trespassed. Before that was verbally told to me, I was not trespassed from the property, and there was no grounds for trespass. All right, so I am here again on specific business under Section 1, subsection A through F of the Bill of Rights. That is my legal right to be here.
Okay, but you're not allowed to be on the property that you've been trespassed from. And the city has the right to trespass people from the property when they feel like
They do
they're
not have the right to
inconvenienced.
trespass a peaceful assembly or a peaceful demonstration. There is case law on that. I have talked to my legal counsel. If you wish, I can phone my legal counsel right now and you can speak to her directly on this matter.
Well, that's a matter that you have legal counsel for court.
No, that was a legal matter for here because, again, I was never told I was trespassed.
Okay, but you've already told me that you were trespassed 3 weeks ago verbally.
Okay, but
And I'm
other
clarifying
than that,
for you
there was
now.
no trespass, and I clarified with you, there was no start date, there was no end date, and it was assumed that I was previously trespassed before on grounds of no trespass. All right, so I were told that I was trespassed that specific day. I asked the officer why I was trespassed, what day I was trespassed, and no information was related to me on that specific day.
Okay, well, I will get that information for you. If you're willing, if it's clarified now and you're willing to go wait out on the sidewalk and stay off the property as per the trespass information that you've been provided, then we'll go with that for today if you're willing to go back on the, but I'm telling you now that you're trespassed from here.
Okay,
now
so
that
what if
there's
I have to come to City
clarification-
Hall? So what if I have to come to City Hall, all right, because I have to renew my dog license, or because I need a marriage license, or because I need something? Then what happens?
Well, I would contact them first and get direction from
Okay,
them.
but City Hall is city property, all right? So you can't, so according to my legal counsel, all right, her name is Jane Scarf from MJS Legal Services. You are feel free to call her up. She has told me you cannot trespass somebody from city property.
You can trespass
You cannot
from the
be trespassed.
property
You cannot
owned
be
by
trespassed
City Hall.
for protesting. There is case law on that.
It wasn't for protesting. It was for not complying under the ROA and the Emergency
Well, that's what we're
Protection
protesting.
Act. No, I understand
Well, that's what we're
that.
protesting.
Okay, but I'm not going to continue to argue. Again, I've given the option of, now that you have some understanding, going back to the sidewalk and staying off the property. I'll get you the information that you're asking as well. Or I will have an officer write you a trespass ticket.
Well, now I feel like I'm being targeted now.
Will you
I have been
approach me?
No, what I'm informing you of is I have been targeted. Okay, I've been civilly targeted and discriminated against, is what I'm telling you. Okay, because I was here, all right. Well, there was a big police presence here, and I mean, personally, what you guys did was absolutely not right. You were ticketing people for just standing by themselves. You were physically assaulted a few members that were absolutely doing nothing wrong, that just didn't wish to engage because they had no reason to engage. All right. So again, we are here today to protect our fundamental rights and freedom according to the Charter of Rights and Freedoms and the Bill of Rights. That is our purpose for being here today, and any other day we are here for.
And now that the emergency protection plan has been lifted, you're here and free to do that as long as you're not trespassed from the property, and you can protest anywhere in terms of city sidewalks or anywhere else, as long as it's not a property that you're been told that you can't be on.
Okay.
So you can do that.
All right. But again, I'm here to protest. I'm here for a peaceful assembly. Again, there has been case law on this. That as long as I am acting lawfully, which we are acting lawfully and we are acting peacefully, there is no grounds for trespass.
Yes, there is. And you've
No,
already
there is
been-
not.
Well, and that's something then that court is there for you to argue.
Okay,
about
but
that.
again, I haven't been issued a trespass ticket, so how do I argue my case?
You don't have to have been issued a ticket. You can be told verbally, or you can be provided an writing.
Okay, so how do I argue my case?
Well, you're going to do exactly what you're doing. You know, you're arguing your case now, but you know, you've told me yourself that you were trespassed 3 weeks ago verbally.
They told me once, and again, they
You
never
only
told
need to
me.
be
They
told
never
once.
told me what day. They never told me how long. They never told me. They never clarified why. And again, I've explained all the information. Why that? And again, I don't understand why and how you can trespass somebody. And again, I am being targeted. Simply, that tells me that I am being targeted and I am on a list of people who are not allowed at City Hall. And that, for that specific reason, for not wearing a mask is very
I'm just
discriminatory.
going to go with what I know, the fact that you've been trespassed, the fact that you're confirming to me that you've been trespassed, the fact that I know that you can be trespassed from city property, and if you disagree, there's a lawful process to go through.
Okay, so
to
how
to
do I go through
court.
that lawful process?
It's to go through court to
Okay,
dispute your
so what
fine.
do? I just call the courthouse, tell them I've been trespassed? Like, how do they know I've been trespassed?
Well, because we'll have records of it, so you can apply for those records through the Freedom of Information branch at our police service, and we'll have record of when, which date you were trespassed and by who, and those officers can come to court and provide that information, and you can provide your information. Just like you're telling to me now, listen, I didn't understand, I didn't know how long, I didn't know how to go about being allowed back on the property. We trespass for a year generally, or if you had contacted City Hall and had conversation with them, or permission to come back on the property had been obtained. But those things should be clarified before coming back on the property.
Okay, but okay, that's fine. I'm name, badge number, and card, please.
Sure, Sarah Beck,
Great,
badge 241,
great. You got a card?
like the sale 241. Okay, so what are you going to do then? Are you staying or are you going? And
We
again,
will
you
be
can
leaving.
You can protest as long as anybody that's been trespassed, so Kara, including yourself, if you've been trespassed from the property, then you have, no, you're not Kara, or you haven't been trespassed?
Haven't been trespassed.
Okay, so I have a record. I can give you your date, January 20.
So now you guys, okay, so now that just tells me you guys are making stuff up.
I'm not making it up. I have
But
it in record.
okay, but if she
I've
wasn't
never
notified, I wasn't
I've never been
notified.
notified
So
of
now
any
you're making
trespassing
stuff up.
order.
Okay. So either way, again, same thing applies. If you were misunderstood as well, for now, you're both trespassed from the property. Feel
I've
free
never
to
been
demonstrate
trespassed from the property. I'm not.
Okay, well then
I
I'll
have
clarify
video.
today
I have
as
video
well.
record of everything.
Okay, that's fine.
All right.
I've never
So
been.
so
given
now
a
in
trespass order.
saying all that,
So-
okay, so now in saying that, you have failed.
You
Your
have video record of the time we ticketed you when I did?
no, I have video record of every time that I've been here at City Hall.
Okay, no. You said you have video of everything.
I do have video of everything. My filmographer, he's over there.
Okay, so do you have video when I ticketed Kara?
I do. You can find it on Fighting Hate
Oh
101.
no, if you want to look it up, then you'll see when she was trespassed.
Well, again, that's between you and her, not me and her.
Okay.
No,
So,
okay.
Karen, just
No,
in case
I'm
there was
speaking
a,
to this
it was
officer here. I'm
unclear,
not speaking
just
to
in
you.
case,
Thank you.
again, there was a
So,
misunderstanding.
so now,
You
okay.
have been officially trespassed, okay? Again,
No,
it stands
I
for
haven't
you.
been.
I'm not
So
notifying you.
now I'm notifying you that you have failed
documentation
Section
of
1,
that?
subsection 2
I
of the
will
Police
note
Services
it in
Act, and
my
I'll be
report,
filing a
but
complaint.
you're
Let's go to the
documenting-
police station,
I-
guys. I'm done with these guys.
All right.
Mr. Hoff. Daryl Oosterhoff.
I don't think he's working, but I'll check.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so I'm here today to serve Mr. Oosterhoff his collection notice for his fine that he received back in January of 2020 or 2021. Sorry. So we're here to serve him as well as to update our incident number for the crimes reported against children. You can check that out in a later video or an earlier video, I could say. Well, I actually have personal information that I need to hand off to you.
You need, sorry, what?
I have personal information that I need to hand off to you.
Okay, well, email him, let him know that. I'm sure he'll.
I don't
mail
have a
it to you.
business card. He's never provided me any contact information.
I'll get you his contact.
Okay, thank you very much.